Aquarium by Valerie Worth. Goldfish flash gold and silver scales. They flick and slip away under green weed, but round brown snails stick to the glass and stay. Boys and girls, Miss Saturnine here for writing today, and we are starting a brand new unit. Yay! This unit we are starting is poetry. Yay! So cool. Okay, so because we finished our last unit and we're on to a new unit, I started off reading that poem by Valerie Worth. And poetry is really, really cool because in this unit, we'll write poetry about things in our everyday life. This way we can share a fresh new way to see the world around us, just like the authors of the poems we're going to be reading. Okay, so today I want to teach you that, let's show our poetry goal for today. I can see with both my heart and my mind and write about the world in fresh and unusual ways. Now let's talk a little bit about what that might mean. And I'm going to do that by showing you another poem I have here. Right after I think about something that's kind of we come across every day, especially in our classroom. So I was in my room the other day and I saw the pencil sharpener, and I know I have a pencil sharpener in my classroom. And when I thought about the pencil sharpener, I know it's gray, it's pretty small, but the thing that sticks out to me the most is that I can really, the sound is so loud. It makes like a loud buzzing sound. Everybody stops to look at it when it's going. And then once your pencil's nice and sharp, you kind of stop, okay? So this poet took notice about their pencil sharpener, and they wrote a poem about it, just something basic that they noticed in their life. And they kind of saw it in a different way. And then they wrote a poem about it in a different way. So the author of this poem, her name is Zoe, and Zoe kind of saw this pencil sharpener in the same way I did, kind of. She talks about the sound that it makes. I'm going to read you her poem and how she used her poet's eyes to kind of change the pencil sharpener and see it in a new and fresh way. So here's her poem. It says, Pencil Sharpener by Zoe Ryder White. I think there are 100 bees inside the pencil sharpener, and they buzz and buzz and buzz until my point is sharp. So she thought about the sound that the pencil sharpener made too, and she wrote a poem about it. So cool. Way to use your poet's eyes, Zoe. I'm going to show you another poem, and this poem is also by Zoe Ryder White, and she thought of something that's like pretty normal every day that we see. And she was thinking about the ceiling, something that we all have in our homes, especially now that we're inside. So the ceiling, it's just such a regular thing, but she tried to use her poet's eyes and think of it in a fresh and a new, unusual way. Now, when you think of the ceiling, what do you think of? I'm going to show you what Zoe thought of after she looked at the ceiling with poet's eyes. Her poem is called Ceiling by Zoe Ryder White. The ceiling is the sky for the classroom. Yes, Zoe. So interesting. What an interesting way to see the ceiling. It's almost like the sky because it's above your head, but it's the sky to the classroom or to your house or to your room. So do you see how Zoe used her poet's eyes to help her see something in a new and fresh way? I'm going to show you how I do this and how I might model coming up with a poem for today. So I have an item here, just a plain item that I see almost every day in my house. Scissors, right? Now I'm going to use my poet's eyes and think about how I could write an interesting poem about this. So when I see these scissors, I know they open and close. And they kind of remind me of a butterfly. So I see them as a butterfly with my poet's eyes. I can also see them as, a shark or an alligator trying to eat something when they cut paper. So I'm using my poet's eyes to see something that's so regular, something that I see every day in my house, to change it and see it in a fresh way, a new way. So I'm going to challenge you today, when you write your poem in your notebook, to pick an object around your house, something that you see almost every day. Think about it in an unusual way. What makes it different? What are you thinking it reminds you of? Move it around. Maybe listen to it. Turn it, twist it, see what it does. It might remind you of something, and it might give you some inspiration to write your poem today. So let's take a look one more time at our goal. I can see with both my heart and my mind and write about the world in fresh, unusual ways. You got this. Good luck today. I'm so excited to start this new unit with you and read all your awesome poems.